It is a world of darkness. The sin of Cain has spawned the cursed horror that stalks the night in search of living blood. The Kindred have long been a secret influence through all ages of human history, plotting against each other in a never-ending jihad. Their immortal progeny are among us to this day, hidden from the eyes of humanity by an elaborate masquerade.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time zone it is, wherever you in the world, it is your Lore Saviour, and today we are playing Vampire the Masquerade Redemption, the very first World of Darkness video game. Now, you may recall, towards the latter part of November 2024, in the year of our Lord Cain, we played Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, and it was a totally goated experience, and we did this to celebrate 20 years of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. If you haven't watched that video, go and check it out on the Lore by Night YouTube channel. I can guarantee you, you will not regret a single second of that poggers experienced. But today, we are playing Vampire the Masquerade Redemption because this year, 2025, in the year of our Lord Cain, it is 25 years of Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. And I thought it would be a lot of fun to go through that experience in a similar sort of vein that we did with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Now, before we get started, you're going to notice there's some weird little graphical issues because this is a 25-year-old game, but it does work fairly well on Windows 10. That being said, trying to set this up with OBS is a fucking pain in the neck, but we're going to skim right past that. Also, we're going to have some very interesting issues with the lighting, because I am looking at this with the brightness smacked all the way up. Now, on your screen right now, you will notice that the brightness is not changing for you, which is rather annoying. For some reason, OBS isn't communicating with a mod that I have on this download from GOG that overwrites a particular Windows 10 bug that prevents the brightness from working, and for some reason OBS and this mod aren't working well with each other, so I'm going to have to edit that when I'm compiling all the footage together, but that is absolutely fine because it's going to look amazing on your end by the end of it. But if there's some weird purist that thinks, hold on, the saturation's a little bit off here, don't worry, we're just gonna have to fucking cope, okay? So if you haven't played Redemption before, as I said, this is the very first Vampire the Masquerade video game, period. It's the first World of Darkness video game, and you play as the legendary Christoph Romuald, the most goated individual within the World of Darkness after Cain himself. A bit of a claim, I know, but we're going to get onto that. Now, we've got all the classic OG clan symbols on the perimeter here. We've got the Ventru, the Torador, the Brujah, the Giovanni, the La Sombra, the Malkavians, the followers of Set, or the Setites, now referred to as the Ministry. You have Clan Zemitzi, the Ravnos, the Nosferatu, the Gangrel, the Tremere, and the Assamites, now known as the Banu Hakim. But if you've been around for a while, you'll know that the Banu Hakim's been around for quite some time. So, without further ado, let's begin this goated playthrough of Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. F's in the chat for our lad Christoph there, taking an arrow in the gut, although not as base to take an arrow in the knee.
We humble sisters simply attended thee.
Oh, Sister Inesca is too modest. She ministered to thy shattered body day and night, long after all others had given up hope.
No one asked for your opinion, you fat fuck. And in case you're curious, the game does spend a good chunk speaking like that all the way through. It's fucking cheesy, but it's fucking gorgeous. And we begin in the Dark Ages, in case that wasn't obvious enough. Which is actually the only World of Darkness game to have done this to this day. So we start as a human, in case that wasn't apparent. This would be a good time to mention, actually, that I have not played this game in 4 years, so I'm going to be a wee bit rusty on the controls. What are these horrible fiends? Thine slackter, ravaging thine body.
Christoph, thy wound.
Nay, 'tis nothing. A scratch.
Yeah, really went with the fucking Monty Python there, really.
I will never let them take thee.
Oh, sir.
She's just that close away from making a fucking mess on the floor. Alright, so we are adorned in our regalia and cape. How the fuck do I turn the camera around? Nope. There's our character sheet. Lovely stuff. We are human. And we'll be filling that up in just a moment as I remember how to... Nah, come back, Christoph. Nah. Obviously, this is quite an old game. So, yeah. Oh, there we go. There we go. I literally have to turn the mouse around. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. Let's go to our vault. And there is fuck all here. And of course, as we're playing as goated Christoph, we have to be lore accurate, which means we're going to have to give him some amazing experience points so he can be on the level of fucking Cain. And if I've done this correctly, we have now become goated. We should probably give him a bit more cash as well, as only the most goated of people have amazing cash. Well, unless you're Elon Musk and you go fucking kill yourself.
The cheerful daylight world belies the horrors that prowl by night. How can the good people of Prague go about their business with such evil abroad in the land?
It's such an eerie start. Yeah, you open up in this bright yield town, and one, it's fucking desolate and there's fuck all people here. Second of all, it's just the music is particularly gloomy. The weight of these slakta, it's felt. People know what they are. So, in a more modern setting, this would be a masquerade violation, but in the Dark Ages, I mean, if you've got a whole town underneath your fucking thumb, what are you going to do about it?
Hail and well met, Crusader.
Hail and well met to thee, Knights of St. John.
Good day to thee, you French fucks. Now, Christoph is going to be fighting in the silver mines. We need some gear. Now, where the I can never find my way around this thing. Unfortunately, fast travel wasn't a thing in this, so let us go to ye old blacksmith and pimp up thine wares. Now, in order to level up, we have to go back to our bed and assign our points that way. So, let's become truly goated. Isn't that a man who just inspires confidence in all that we do? Just look at him go. Like, I'm practically pissing myself watching him just bounce along. Let's go and talk to this old geezer. See he can help us out on thine holy quest.
Take care outside the gates of the city, good Sir Knight,
For all those that wander the highways alone after nightfall are seldom heard.
Yeah, we don't need your advice, mate. We are Christoph fucking Romuald, mate.
Beware the mines, Cruise.
Did you just not hear what I said? One of the reasons why I've smacked the brightness all the way up is that even with a torch and a one-handed weapon, it's impossible to look through this bit. Like, I'm actually going to show you what it looks like now without all of that going on. Another reason why I'm trying to play around with the brightness. If I can't get it right, you're just going to have to up your dosage of copium. But just know I know where I'm going. Probably.
The odor of freshly mined earth is laden with the foul stench of death.
Yes. The death of our enemies! That, however, is the sound of a pussy. Yeet! Slugter uses discipline potence. Means diddly squat to the power of thine sword! You dick. I mean, I would enter a frenzy too if I knew I sucked that much ass.
Nay! Rats!
No, not the rats. Fuck the fucking demons. Just the ye old fucking rats. I mean, to be fair, I would be more frightened of rats because I just have like this... I have a sort of phobia of rats and mice. But with monsters like that, I'd be screaming because I'd be bent over backwards, you know, for them to take you up the arse. I mean, there's one way to get a bit of head. That one didn't explode. Kinda let down. That's better. The element of surprise is not with these wats. The ability to speak is not with me either. In it. You're right there, mate. We got this. Like, don't let me down now. I've just been bigging you up. I've been sucking off your massive 69-inch cock. Don't run away from me now, Christoph. You've got a point to prove. That one's got a weapon. Oh, damn. 3 hits. It's a new record. Sounds like progress. Ah, more progress. Think you could take me up by the rear? Not when there's other people watching. God.
Thy rich blood is sweet wine to me.
Die, thou damned beast. God hath spat thee out of heaven in ancient times, and now I scourge thee from the earth. Die, and burn far from the sight of God.
There you are,
Foul's misery.
What a lad!
For thee no last rites. The sweet redemption of our Lord is forbidden to the likes of thee. Thou hast no home now but the eternal torments of hell!
Can we just establish, I mean, ignoring the one-hit thing, Giga Chad Christoph has stormed into a cave, injured, taken out loads of Slugter, ghoul rats, a mini Vojt, took on presumably an Elder Zemnitsi. During the daylight, so we're talking about stupider levels of willpower being up and about doing this whole fucking thing, and he took them all on by himself. Fucking goat.
Ah, the Crusader ends his day in retreat. Back for another rest in the nunnery?
All of Prague may rest. I have claimed the head of the Demon Queen.
Praise be to Christoph, champion of Prague.
Sorry, that's just fucking funny. Like, you come back from a heroic crusade of sorts, and you just get sarcasm and hooray for Christoph, yay! Fucking joke.
I command thee to speak only truth before God.
I find her the fairest of all God's creatures,
Christoph.
and bemoan the cruel fate that hath placed her beyond my reach.
Bro, what you
In
doing?
another time and place, we might have found happiness together, as man and wife.
Christoph! That sting as a reminder that this is a horror game. This old guy just does not give a fuck. Will you move? Bro, what are you doing? You're just gonna sit back and just let me do all the work. I think we should pay the smithy another visit, just to see if we can upgrade our wares.
A few moments later.
And the answer is no, we are just far too based.
Oh no!
This time with a bit more urgency, love.
Christoph!
Like that.
The she-cow's vile purity.
The she-cow.
Signs of these mortals, Cosmos? Cosmos?
The face of an angel from heaven.
Oh, my lord,
Thou hast stuck me a wound that is not my life.
I too am afflicted with a wound for which thou art the only cure. When
You
first
too,
I
Christoph?
beheld thee-
Thou art helpless in my hands as a naked babe.
Nay! Oh, nay!
You've been bitten by one of the most horrific-looking vampires that isn't a Zamitzi, a Katarina the Wise, whose embrace is a horrible, torturous process. And the best that you can muster is, nay, not, Jesus fucking Christ!
Aneska, water, I beg of thee. I thirst.
Is it really Aneska's waters that you're after, you fucking slut?
We are the most noble of our breed, Christoph.
Oh, you fuck. I think it's so funny that they got Elizabeth McGlynn to do the voice of Ekaterina, just because that age-wise this vampire is like 16 years old and Elizabeth McGlynn is nowhere near that.
Undamnable
Look at fucking Wilhelm just grinning like a fucking Cheshire cat.
Time to cut thy teeth, fledgling.
And we have acquired a party member. Now you may be thinking, am I going to give him additional XP as well? No! Only Christoph. Because fuck you.
The beast made them madmen?
Nay, the mad vampires are called Malkavian. Shouldst thou meet
The
one god help,
shade in that!
we Prometheans are wayfarers in the land of the beast, but we stray not from the road of humanity, the Via Humanitas. By our acts of compassion are we saved from the jaws of the beast. Remember this always, or be devoured from within.
I mean, it's got the whole close-knit bit right, but given the fact that Prometheans are more of the lower class, them hiding away as scholars in the university seems a bit weird. And yeah, even Ekaterina the Wise, the monstrous subart individual that she would become, at this point in the game, in the book Transylvania by Night, I believe her humanity is on 7 or 6, so lore-wise, it's fairly accurate. Of course, as we're vampires now, we can access the Haven and have awesome disciplines. I mean, Wilhelm's probably got some powers of his own as well, but we don't care about him. And because Christoph is goated, we know that he has basically everything under his disposal. Because how else would he been able to defeat everything that comes his way? Like, Christoph is no ordinary vampire. I do think it's kind of funny that Vampire the Masquerade Redemption just add these very gamified powers, like increased strength, increased stamina, which is, again, Blood Rail's thing cool. But you can resurrect vampires from torpor, and Christoph can just fucking teleport. Like, he's absolutely goated. No other vampire can just straight up fucking teleport. And of course, as a vampire, we've unlocked the ability to suck people off for their blood. Excuse me? Can you come back, please? Well, apparently Christoph is so goated he can suck off people from a distance. That's some Quai Shin shit if I've ever seen it. As you were, sir. As you were. You pick up 3 gold, but it clearly said silver. Now we've got a bit more blood, we can just go really fucking fast.
These powers tempt me to...
Well, cutscene providing, of course. Maybe thinking, doesn't this break the Masquerade a little bit? Well, he's fucking too fast, mate. Can't stop him. I remember being so fascinated with the Cappadocians upon playing this game. These necromantic scholars of faith. And then reading about them in the V20 core book and then other books beyond that. And they sort of were catapulted to one of my favourite clans and bloodlines. That being said, fuck this level. And that, kid, is what we call diablerie, and this game is filled with it.
Final death to thee, my Canaanite brothers! The oblivion thou seeks is upon thee!
I mean, not quite to the abyss with thee, but we'll take it.
Feel the cold embrace of the tomb, Will.
Feel the cold penetration of thine sword, bitch. You're right there, mate.
To the abyss with thee!
He said the thing! He said the thing! Nay, more rats!
Geronald celebrates the transfiguration of death, but I do not share his fondness for the grave. I have died once to become a Cainite, and do not seek to die again.
The little tidbits to inclusion and respect for the lore in this is just great, because the whole Cappadocian being buried alive thing, post-embrace, it's not something that everybody's immediately going to remember about them, so I just think it's nice that you actually had a game studio that did their research during a World of Darkness video game. What a novel concept! Oh, hello there.
To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee!
That's some beautiful video game logic there for sure.
To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee! Abyss with thee.
Who's the fucker that fired the fireball?
To the abyss with thee.
Fuck off with that grabby shit. Cheeky bastard. Wilhelm has gained a new rank. Good on you, mate. But you're never going to be Christoph, so stop trying.
My newest child, Mercurio, hath proved a tainted blessing. Though he is ambitious and untrustworthy, he has added much to the protection of this house. He drinks the power of death with an unquenchable thirst, and could become the greatest student of the grave, but he hath little respect for our ancient alliances with the other Cainites, and could reawaken old feuds. The ungrateful puppy even seeks to seal his crypt from me. Does he not know that I can crack his sealed crypt at any time with my anointed skull of the Lamia? Alas, but I do require Mercurio's aid until such time as I can fathom the secrets of the golem and gain its protection. I would that I had the lore of Rabbi Mordecai ben Judah to aid my experiments, but as I lack the wisdom of the Kabbalists, I would deal with the devil himself in these parlous times.
Can I just point out how much fucking damage Mercurio did, who is severely underleveled compared to the rest of us? I mean, Wilhelm I expected because, but Christoph, fucking goated Christoph. Mercurio could have done such great things. But alas.
The signs of Gehenna, Canto 4. So too, our grandsires will rise from the ground. They will break their fast on the first part of us. They will consume us whole.
Foreshadowing.
Which puts us in a strange alliance with the very Ventru who destroyed our great city of Carthage.
Cope. And despite not encountering any kindred that can use Protean, Christoph is now a master of Protean. Well, that wasn't too hard. Certainly wasn't rock hard.
This is the Kabbalistic magic that quickened the golem.
Thank you, Christoph. Where would we be without you?
The Shem is thine, with my blessings to do with as thou pleaseth.
I've never been 100% certain about who this individual is, but to me, it feels like that this is a mage within the Mage the Ascension line. I think if anybody were to know, it would be Ian Watson. So if, Ian! Come and help me out, will ya? Christoph, it's right there. Thank you. Good God.
I pray that my service will be of value to thee.
Party member unlocked, which is quite fucking bizarre really, given we've stormed the Haven, completely wiped out a bloodline. So, I don't have any hard feelings, bruh. Fucking weirdo. And this is also the only game that has a playable member of the Cappadocians.
No!
You know, I was kind of expecting a nay.
Dost thou know of her?
No!
Yes, we shall lie with thee no longer.
Shut up,
Anaska
Cosmos.
came hither.
Wise. Not wise enough to protect the mortals from Cainite treachery. And neither was I.
Would. I've always found this bit of the game a bit weird because I'm not too sure why Joseph is interested in the blood of the Vitae. I mean, some people have said, oh, it's a bloodborne, but no, it has to come straight from the source. But yeah, it's an interesting little tidbit. And the only beautiful Cainite elder that we know is Ekaterina the Wise, birth we saw earlier on. Even I am hard-pressed to call that monstrous-looking Cainite beautiful. Again, we just got to think about that for a moment. Kristoff would have carried that goblet all the way through the fucking town and didn't spill a drop. His goatedness shows no bounds. Yeah, this isn't going to be annoying at all, is it? What? Game? Excuse me? What? Alright, don't go down to the left. Or progress with the fucking game, apparently. Oh, look at that. Another Nosferatu Warrens I can't explore. Fuck.
The abyss with thee! The abyss with thee!
See, this is how based Kristoff is. He's able to suck off a vampire that he can't even see. Just mind-blowing stuff. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun one.
To the abyss with thee!
Wilhelm, what are you doing? Motherfucker. Piece of shit.
To the abyss with thee!
Oh yeah, that's not fucking annoying at all, is it? Oh no, we've entered a frenzy. How? Look all that blood we've got.
I crave blood.
Then feed Wilhelm, you dumb fuck. Oh no, Serana's dead. When the fuck did that happen?
The path of Cain is the only escape. Follow it. Let it lead you.
Alright folks, we got a bit of vampire fucking lore here. Hold on, this seems highly familiar. Nay! Ghouls!
To the abyss with thee!
Wilhelm, you fucking idiot. Thank fucking Christ. I don't want to see another Nosferatu Warren in at least 400 years.
Now get thee from my sight.
And we have learned Fortitude, which, quite frankly, I think is narratively appropriate, given what we have fucking endured. Fucking Nosferatu Warrens. I swear to fucking God, if Bloodlines 2 has a Nosferatu Warrens, and it's a buggy, broken, frustrating, hair-pulling shit heap, I'll laugh, but I'll also be really annoyed. Oh, and Wilhelm can learn fucking Obfuscate for some fucking reason. Why can't I learn Obfuscate?
This shop is but a mask, concealing the face of the Tremere in their lair.
We have just been told that, Kristoff. Oh, super secret. Alright, let's see how fucking annoying the Tremere are going to be this time round. Oh. Alright then. Fuck. Again. Interestingly, I've noticed that the times it has crashed is when I've used celerity in a place. So perhaps And this is just a hypothesis that I'm just going too fast for the game to load. Like I'm fucking playing Vampire or something. But this time it was different because the game just like full on hard crashed to desktop rather than come up with all that fucking jank. So I'll just wait here a little bit for celerity to wear off. And attempt the fucking chantry again. Is this going to be a thing now? Where every area I now go to is just going to crash?
To the abyss with you!
I'm not touching any chests either, because it's whenever I've opened a fucking chest in these rooms and it crashes.
I am thine to command. After I have felt the Tremir's shriveled heart burst between my jaws.
I love Eric. He's such a cool character. Hopefully it'll be a bit easier to fight now, as we have 4 rather than 3. It does also mean there's an extra mouth to feed, an extra child to mind. Oh, and you just fucking summoned that. Alright, fair dues. Oh. Well, that's, worrying.
I shall go to Vienna and reclaim fair Inesca from these cursed warlocks.
Well... Christoph. No wonder the fucking mages got wiped out so quickly, just leaving their fucking front sign on the door. Dumb fucks.
Thou hast an impoverished look, and the demeanor of outlanders. Hast thou coin to pay?
If such uncharitable suspicion is the custom of the land, I'm glad to be an outlander.
We can pay in gold or in blood. The choice is thine, Von Sweeter.
Yes. How may I be of service?
You see, if that was put in a game today, you'd have people complaining that, oh, Vampire the Masquerade's gone woke. When it's always been fucking woke, you dumb fucks.
On the finest virgin skin parchment.
I like not this talk of the skin of virgins.
I know, Christoph. Those fucking pagans. I don't lie when I say this is one of my favourite pieces of music in the game. And here's a little fun tidbit for you. The game soundtrack was composed by a whole host of composers. The first half was composed by Kevin Manfey, and the second part was composed by a bunch of other guys who aren't important for this little tidbit. This string quartet has the instruments placed on the technically the inverse side. So usually you would have the violins 1 and 2 on the left hand side, the viola somewhere in the middle, and the cello on the right hand side. But if you're paying attention to the audio, you will notice that everything's the other way around. So you've got the violins on the right, the viola in the middle, and the cello is somewhere on the left. And the reason for that is not because the audio's fucked, although I wouldn't put it past this game to do that, which is how things were in the 1100s, when you didn't have violins and cellos, but like the old gambas and whatnot. It's a very nice touch, I think.
Remove the touch. He was dealt with in a fitting fashion, eh? Say, my darlings? Don't worry. Kazi is happy to speak for the 3 of them now.
If it wasn't apparent from how he's speaking, from how he's talking, and everything else that's going on, he's a bad person.
Destroy Luther Black, and
I've just noticed that bit at the bottom of the subtitles. The party is stunned to notice that the victim is drunken man they had seen at the bar earlier. He gurgles softly and goes limp. Beautiful. How precarious. What beautiful design. Just blinking Some real Bloodlines logic there. And now it's for everybody's favourite part of the game. The daylight section as a vampire. I mean, I guess they wanted to make things just a little bit more difficult for people. But if we have a look at the lore, Kristoff is just extra goated, being able to survive all this time in the daylight. And the coterie, just copycats really. I don't actually know why this has to be in daytime, to be honest. It makes no sense. I mean, I suppose there's the La Sombra, but still get shadows. Nay, La Sombra ghouls. And don't fucking stand in it, you donkey. How the fuck do I get them across? They're gonna fucking die, aren't they? Alright, let's give this a shot.
Withdraw!
Maybe, if I have them all make a defensive stance, which they all have already, apart from Wilhelm. Okay, fuck that, they're just gonna fucking run through it. There's probably a command that I'm missing here, but... Yep. Alright, YOLO.
Son, it burns me to ash.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, fuck this game.
Attend me. Attend me. Attend me. Return to me. Attend me. To the abyss with thee.
I can't actually recall this being a long dungeon, quote-unquote. Probably because partway through the development they realised that having the vampires walking through sun, especially with how fucking buggy this game is, was a fucking stupid idea. See, there's a fun little puzzle with the reflections and what buttons to press. Obviously with the La Sombra, they have no reflection, so it's a rather nice touch. Again, the developers did their homework. And I think I've read this correctly. It's that one... There we go. Lovely jubbly. What the fuck happened to your... Why aren't you using your weapon?
To the abyss with thee.
I don't think there was any less inappropriate time to say that, Kristoff.
I shall let thee flee with thy life intact. Stand and deliver.
Bro, why do you say that like you're doing me a favour?
Wilt thou take my sins upon thee?
It's a very interesting choice here. It has no outcome on any of the game's endings. I think it affects your humanity. But also, if we think about when Kristoff was a human, you know, him being a warrior of God, where we found out upon his embrace, he very much wasn't that. So it's very interesting to question his morals and his humanity and how that's all reflected around the vampire. Luther Black, the most fucking La Sombra name that has ever been conjured up.
Take them away.
We were betrayed. Nay. What a plot twist.
If Inesca has been harmed, I will destroy thee in the most painful manner possible, even if it takes 1,000 years.
Foreshadowing.
Then lend me a bit of thy blood. I have a plan.
Turns out there are two goats in this game, Kristoff and Sarana. And we've learned Obfuscate, as well as Dominate. Nay, Teutonic Knights!
To the abyss with thee!
Why escape, when we can stay and feast on thy soft, warm blood?
Hold!
Based. Nay, goose spiders!
Hold!
Right, I completely fucking forgot the Tremere were up here. And of course it'd be fucking locked. Safety save. Nice little Tremere rug.
There are Tremere here, allied with the Teutonic Knights, towards some fell purpose.
You've just noticed. You've just noticed!
Hold!
Hold! Hold! Hold!
To the abyss with
Why was that so difficult? Serana's in torpor, I'm nearly dead. But hey, we've now got the most powerful weapon in the game. If I can grab it, please.
To the abyss.
Jesus Christ, I forgot you bastards can do that. Christ on a unicycle. Eric!
The Tremere are invading Tzimisce territory this night to launch open warfare, leaving their chantry largely unguarded. I wish thee luck.
Largely unguarded, I remember that very fucking well. Largely unguarded, my fucking asshole. Oh no, I shouldn't have come in here. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Just how video gamey. We must collect the 3 pieces of Exodia. I mean, unlock the passages to teleport to Etrius. Oh, fuck me. I love that audio design. Fucking delicious. Where the fuck did you come from? Nay, gargoyles!
Thou cannot comprehend the forces thou hast interrupted.
And for that small mercy we give thanks.
You know, I have to say, it's cool that they included Mummy Gargoyle herself, but it's not lore accurate. I mean, damn, she be thick! Redemption developers, you fucking cowards. You had the chance to make us lore accurate and give us some curves, but you pussied out. Shame on you. That didn't fucking touch him. The fuck was that? Other than them bugging out. Oh, you cheeky motherfucker. Well, that's progress. Really? All 3 of you at the same time? Christoph! Hit him with the fucking sword! Oh, you having a fucking giggle?
To the abyss with thee!
You know what? You can... The coterie can deal with that. No, they're just gonna run back in here? Cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Fucking kill him! I swear to fucking Christ, Eric. With all of my chest, fuck the person who designed the hoppers. Oh, fuck off. Wow, most fucking powerful boss in the game so far. 2 broken as fuck NPCs. Fuck the Tremere. Like, of all my chest, specifically in this game, fuck the Tremere. Also, love the Tremere in the Dark Ages, just a real twisted fuckery. But fuck the Tremere. I'm gonna try and go this way, because that doesn't look like fun. None of this looks like fun, admittedly. Oh, fuck that. Oh, fuck off.
Much later.
To the abyss!
Behold the power of the Tremere!
Oh.
I rise.
No, Eric. No. I mean, the gargoyle ritual doesn't work like this, but it's just... it's sad.
No.
I agree, Christoph. No. Nay. Not Eric. Nay!
I have wanted no part of any of the schemes of the undead. Yet I have risked myself in all of them. And has it brought me one step closer to Inesca? Has it gained me a jot more humanity?
I cannot answer thee.
Oh, Kristoff, my heart aches for thee.
Yeah, poor Kristoff. And all of this. Fuck everyone else, though. Apart from Serena. We've established that she's pretty gooted. And Kristoff can now use Thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy, Thaumaturgy. And with that, we return to Prague. And I'm sure everything's going to be all lovely and jubbly there.
For too many years we have trembled in the shadow of this hell-hated mountain. Let us wage bloody war upon these fiends. I pray that our righteous fires burn this wicked castle to the roots and cleanse the land of all evildoers.
Well, that doesn't look very good at all.
Kristoff, the murderer of Othra! Kristoff, the butcher of countless primacils!
Kristoff, ravager of the impenetrable Tremere fortress!
Perhaps we should flee.
Fools! He's only a fledgling! Kill him!
Come, fools. Thy final death awaits.
I don't know, that guy on the end had a fucking good idea. I have slaughtered all you motherfuckers, but now I'm only a fledgling. Well, you're only a bunch of fucking ghouls, and you're already dead. Died before I could even finish my insult. Fucking cunts. Nay! War ghouls! Oh my.
The abyss!
Nice.
No, Kristoff, no! Oh no, you sucked off Sorana so much he's dead. Oh, you silly twat. No, stop it, Kristoff. Stop sucking people off. Suck off them. Stop sucking off Wilhelm. Thank you, Kristoff. I really appreciate you sucking off the right vampires for a change. I think we're going to take out the wolves first. Just for no particular reason. Oh god.
Oh, fair Inesca, what have they done to thee?
All manner of delightful things. I am thoroughly defiled now, and it is all because of thee.
Slut.
Nesca!
You're finally woke.
No, just kidding. Just the game crashing.
Where is she?
Who?
Trifle not with me, servant of the Tzimisce, for the hunger is so great in me. I would gladly squeeze all thy blood from thee, and still not be sated.
Game?
Where is Inesca?
I don't know any Inesca.
This is a very interesting scenario.
My name is Kristoff Romulord. I was a man of God, and a soldier in heaven's cause. I am now outcast of heaven, and not even a man. I am kindred. I am a vampire.
Few things with that. First of all, really badass transition from one period to the next. Love the redesign with the layout here as we move from the Dark Ages to the modern nights, or at least as modern as we got in 1999. Second of all, it would have been really cool, Christoph, if you said all that before you killed the geezer. Just gonna put that out there for future reference. Thirdly, Serana survives, because there's always been a bit of a mystery whether she survives or not, because we know what happens to Wilhelm, but Serana survives because she is mentioned in the Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition core book, Cults of the Blood Gods, and you've got no idea what that book's about. Go and check out my review of that book, which is going to appear on a card right about now, as we now give ourselves animalism, beg your pardon, as Christoph has learned animalism from sucking off the Tzimisce. Oh, we never leveled up thaumaturgy from earlier on, so we can now throw fireballs. Sorry, I'm gonna go and collect up our gear. It's really annoying that they toss the sword just fucking somewhere else. Or like all these different items are just scattered about. Like, why? Why couldn't you just put them all up there?
Who is that?
A vampire! Kill him! Back off, bloodsucker! I'm sending you to hell!
Could they not have gotten like better voice actors for this bit? I feel this is going to be a little bit problematic, as Christoph is particularly weak to all their holy shit. I got the old classic British coinage right there. Some cash. Generic cash. Not British pound notes, old Queen Lizzie on it. Just cash. Dude, could you not? It's locked all right. What a shocking encounter. I have a slight feeling I'm going to regret chasing you into a corner when I know there's a bunch of people behind me. Oh no, they're just fucking stupid. Alright, cool.
I'm sending you to hell!
Oh, you fuck. Alright, partly my fault, but come on. Come on, Christoph. Whoa, what the fuck? Actually, I might just be able to fucking book it over there. I don't trust using celerity in places anymore. But it's fine, Christoph is absolutely goated, he manages to get out just fine. Oh, come on. Oh, that's just rude. Oh, fuck you then. And your mother. The fucking arrogance of that motherfucker.
Surely my world has died, and all I love lies buried with it.
Welcome to London, Christoph, in the 20th century. Welcome to capitalism. And although West London, or at least London in general, doesn't... Well, London loads properly when you have a look at it. Whilst it doesn't look quite like this is a very gothed up version of it. As a Brit, it's quite nice to be able to explore a little bit of London town. God, that is fucking PS1 fucking Silent Hill shit going on there.
Yeah! Are you crazy?
Fucking awful accent. And now we have entered the 90s proper. Well, minus the fuck off sword. As fucking ridiculous as that scene is, I'm kind of inclined to believe it a little bit. Like, I want to say about 10 years ago, maybe 13 or so years ago, I was going into London and I had just arrived at London Waterloo. What the fuck? Fucking trees, sorry. And I arrived at Waterloo and I was just leaving and there was like this small indie film crew just like bobbing about minding their own business, reporting something. I don't know what it was. But for whatever reason, it attracted the attention of the police. I don't know why, but then again, no one's really ever liked reporters. But what they should have been focusing on, in my completely biased opinion, is the guy who had just dropped his trousers and just shat on the side of the road. This isn't like an accident where, like, you know, he trusted a fart and he shat himself out. No, this is some guy in a raggedy cloak who just dropped his trousers and shat himself. That's London for you. If you haven't experienced one twat shitting on the floor and the police totally ignoring them, you haven't lived. You haven't experienced British culture at its finest. I like to think that Christoph took the fucking tube to get here, and what a sight that would have been. Oh, bruh, come on. Come on, Gov.
What? What do you want?
What do you want? Oh, he did take the fucking tube as well. Wow. How did he manage that? I'm sure he would have worked out somehow, because Christoph is truly goated in the intelligence department, so yeah, he could have got that. You might know that a couple years ago, there were some people on TikTok that were, doing the Bloodlines dance. They need to come back and replicate that fucking masterpiece. Or better still,
Thou art on the road of humanitas?
Something like that.
As nice as it hints all the way through what pink really is, Assamite, is an incredibly wasted opportunity. The reveal that he is an Assamite or the Banu Hakim is such a waste.
I have since learned that the Tzimisce have traveled from thence to London, and by sea to a land west of London called New York. Perhaps this New York lies within Ireland.
Little place called America. The United States thereof.
United States. An auspicious name.
I just loved the political stabs everywhere!
The Cappadocian clan seemed oddly gullible and ripe for domination by schemers even in my day.
He's not wrong. I mean, Cappadocius was a fucking gullible, naive natter. Dude. Pink? I'm just gonna... I should probably do something about that. Oh, for fuck. We should go. We're making a right old mess of things. So really, like any other fucking TTRPG Vampire the Masquerade experience.
Okay. No killing when I feed. Christ.
Again, some more subtle hints towards the path of the blood. Also, it's a very interesting indicator of how the Bruja have changed throughout the times. But again, this is more Pink's true identity slipping through. Another indicator, which isn't immediately obvious unless you're playing as Pink and get a good look at him, that on his back is not the Bruja sigil, but that of the Assamites. Well, someone's feeling a bit horny. He's fucking vibing with the soundtrack. Fucking lad. Wow. Why is everyone walking into shit?
The mistress of the place is a Setite called Lucretia. She sells some of their ghoul slaves to the Sabbat in America and runs drugs and weapons through those cargo ships of yours. Maybe she's picking up some extra cash moving mud for the fiends.
Little lore dump. I think it's very interesting the Setites are included in here, purely because Mithras kicked all the Setites out for some spicy business. And if you don't know who Mithras is, we've got nothing to talk about.
I've got what you want.
Love, you don't even know what I want.
Fresh blood.
I take it back. I guess you do know after all.
Beautiful.
Beast calls me in seductive whispers.
Oh god, the fucking Londoners, rowdy bunch, the lot of them. Now, another lore dump for you. We don't actually need to kill the Setite woman to end the blood bond. We just have to stop her from feeding, basically, for like a month. And, as we're sort of taking them away, It's not very difficult to do, honestly. Again, just another little detail. It's just they're all wearing leather and it's all punk, goth punk, whatever you want to call it. Like, sure, it's a very 90s thing, and this is a very 90s game, but this was the identity of Vampire the Masquerade. And the developers adhered to that rather than just going and doing their own little thing with it. I mean, yeah, they did their own little thing with it, hence the fucking game, but you know what I mean. It's nice, I just really appreciate it. Unlike a lot of the songs in this game... Okay. Unlike a lot of the tracks in this game, this one's an actual song, so I'm hoping that YouTube doesn't fucking flag me for copyright for this. I'd also like it if Chris could go up the fucking stairs! Of course, these are the Egyptian clan, so we've got to have that very stereotypical Egyptian-sounding music, or elements of Egyptian... ism. Nay, vipers! Wow. Even while staked, Christoph can move about. That should not be able to happen. Oh, he can't move anymore. Well, for a short amount of time he could do it. That's just how goated Christoph is. There's a delay thing here.
We wish to know of thy shipping routes.
Slaughter them, infidels. You will suffer the death of 1,000 cuts.
And yes, because they are the Snake Clan, they've got to hiss all the time. Because they're fucking wankers. Just saying, is it not a bit excessive to be firing a grenade fucking launcher in your temple?
How sharper than a serpent.
See, look, Assamite symbol on the back of the coat.
I hate you! I hope they kill you!
Can't be a very strong blood bond if she feels that aggressive towards her. Right, as we head over to the Tower of London, I think it would be a pretty neat idea if I shared some Tower of London factoids for you, as we are going for a lore-accurate representation of Vampire the Masquerade here. Well, first of all, the Tower of London is an actual place. It's an actual tower in London, hence the name the Tower of London. It is not by a fucking lighthouse, and it's not fucking grey either.
I guess old Anne Boleyn ain't got much of an head for housekeeping.
See, that was a little joke of Pink's there, because Anne Boleyn, one of the many wives of Henry VIII, was beheaded here, because the Tower of London was a place where people were sent to be executed. The Tower of London obviously looks nothing like this. It's quite a small, I guess, compact venue, for lack of a better phrase. People live there now, as well as it being a very well-doing tourist site. You have the Yeoman's Guard, otherwise known as the Beefeaters. They've got two purposes there. They maintain the grounds, but they also look after the many ravens of the tower. Holy shit, that is a lot of damage. What the fuck? There is an old legend that supposedly if the ravens ever leave the tower, then the monarchy will fall. And take that what you will. Now, how does this all feed into the world of darkness? Well, there are shape-shifting ravens known as the Koraks of Well of the Apocalypse, one of the many pharaoh, one of the ones that one of the few that the Guru, the werewolves, get along with. And the Tower of London's actually quite the important location for the Koraks, but you can go and read a book to find out more about that. The Tower of London is also one of the citadels in London for the necropolis of London in Wraith the Oblivion. So there's quite a lot of interesting things there. And I'm just going to reinforce, the Tower of London doesn't look anything like this. This is just very gothed up, video gamey decor, for lack of a better phrase. Nay, fuck off, huge ghoul spiders. Oh fuck, Wraiths again. The Tower of London also doesn't crash when you leave it and the werewolf arrives. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. So if you're having a werewolf problem in Redemption, here's a really simple hack for you. Just keep calm and carry on.
shall destroy this heart and end forever the wickedness of this foul priestess. I told you we should not give the art to such a one as she.
See, a lot of people tend to argue the toss, like, oh, how come you learned Serpentis, you didn't Diabolize her? No, we didn't, because that would only affect the generation, which doesn't really do all that much in Redemption. You probably gained Serpentis from seeing quite a lot of Setites using it, and then sucking them off for blood. So, Kristoff has learnt Serpentis. So let us level that shit up. New York bound we go, and no my fucking luck, as it loads one cutscene into a new area and all the rest of it. I'm pretty sure the game's gonna crash again, but hopefully I'm wrong, and the game actually performed that it's fucking supposed to. We have now arrived at New York, and the game didn't crash. Fuck me sideways. Just the fucking grimy music to accompany on our journey to save the world. Or at least save our ancient pussy.
The big boss is Alessandro Giovanni. You must attack his warehouse. There you shall find weapons, opium, and the contraband of Prague.
So is he speaking like ye old language stuff as a choice? Because he can do it.
Like a fortress, but our central companion.
Beautiful lyrics.
When the calendar turns to the year 2000, they think some ancient evil will rise and kill all the antediluvian vampires.
Funny you say that.
Samuel, take us hence.
And we've acquired another coterie mate, a Nosferatu no less. And regarding Dev Null, he is mentioned in future Vampire the Masquerade books as well. Foreshadowing. Thank you, hold your applause. Gee, I wonder where the Zamitsi and Aneska are being kept. I mean, obviously we know that, but some weird fucking shit going on with that building. With fucking tree roots coming out of it or something. Like that, there's fucking bits and pieces poking out from it. So maybe that might seem something worth investigating? Maybe? No? Alright.
I get your kind in here sometimes. Mostly those mobster bloodsuckers. Hey, I don't give a damn what you are. Believe me, I've seen worse in my day.
Why does every single shopkeep know what a vampire is? And what they look like?
That's a nice stupid name.
Foreshadowing.
So take us to him.
No, I can't. He's a bot.
Ah, stealth mission then.
5 minutes later.
The beast awakens.
The most chill fucking frenzy I've ever seen. Especially for a fucking bruiser. Fast improvement, Pink, I have to say. Wow. Kristoff the Based, able to clip through walls so masterfully. I didn't even employ any fucking glitches for that as well. That's just how powerful he is! Can't walk down fucking stairs though. Or up them apparently.
Oh, there's all the need of war. All the need of the world.
I mean, he's got a point. I mean, it's good for the economy. I just love it that we're just running around with some weapons in our hand. Samuel's clearly breaking the Masquerade, and there's just no concept of the Masquerade in the Vampire the Masquerade games. Beautiful stuff. Oh, for fuck's sake, Pink. You really put the ass in Assamite, don't you?
I thank thee for thy service, noble lunatic. Let us be off. Fare thee well.
Noble lunatic! I occasionally think about what a remastered Vampire the Masquerade Redemption would look like. Obviously it would have to feel and play similarly to the original. But I wonder if the streets would be any busier. Like with actual cars that you can hear move about. It'd be interesting to see the sort of facelift something like this could get. But of course it belongs to Activision, so that's never gonna fucking happen. And we're never gonna see Paradox like allow the creative freedom for a company to make something that's so as involved and engaging as this, in my totally biased opinion. I'll open the fucking door then. Oh, come on! Oh god, this was a mistake. No, just about managed it.
Whoa! Look at all these packs of smack! This must supply half of New York!
Or one Hollywood party.
What is this smack?
I'm not sure how to explain it to someone born before Europe even had tobacco. Just think of it as poison.
It's what the juice bags put in their blood when they want to feel powerful as a canite.
Then truly it is the stuff of damnation.
You heard it here, folks. Don't do smack. Don't do smack specifically. Oh shit. When did I get so low on health? Really? A fucking rocket launcher? With all your smack? That's just a bit fucking silly, honestly. What's the absolute shit? There we go. Fucking hell.
Ekaterina is an archbishop of the Sabbat now.
This is true.
Abdul al-Hasim, master disciple of the Assamites at your service. You must admit, I affected the idiotic Bruja aesthetic with flawless perfection. Farewell. Enjoy the new year. And the new age.
There's quite a lot to unpack in that scene. This is the only Vampire the Masquerade game where you're technically a member of the Sabbat. Or Sabbat aligned, or you're working with the Sabbat, i.e. the Sabbat are antagonists, as well as they are protagonists, which is a very interesting thing. Wilhelm returning, yeah, it's cool, I suppose, but I never really found it all that engaging or interesting, honestly. Again, it would have been nice if they did something a bit more interesting with Pink, rather than just being like Assamite, Bruja, spy, I guess. But there is actually one very interesting thing about Pink, or Abdul al-Hazim, as his real name goes. He's mentioned as well in Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition. He is the sire of the Primogen of Chicago for the Assamites, or the Banu Hakim, Khadija al-Kandi, or however the name's pronounced. So it's nice that the writers of that book, Onyx Path Publishing, put that shit into the canon. I think it's a really nice little detail which you'd only notice if you were paying attention and you're like me, like suffocating in the lore of Vampire the Masquerade. It's nice that Wilhelm's stats are all saved here, which I'm only mentioning because I've played this game a few times a few years ago, as I've mentioned already, and they've never carried over. I've had to reset shit all the time. So that's pretty neat, I suppose.
George Thorne is no longer here.
A lot of blood, though.
Did he escape? Or...
No time for wondering. Let's go.
Yeah, Pink definitely ate him up. Doesn't have to hide anymore now. I think it's just so funny that you got the very grimy modern music, and then we enter Aurtakis' penthouse and the ye old music comes back. Dum ba-dum bum ba-da-da-da-dum. Dum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. Such a banger. How are we getting mugged in this bit? Something to that effect. Or am I just tripping balls? No, you're tripping balls. Not living the full New York experience. Bro, you fucking move! I'm on an important quest to save some pussy, I mean the world.
The Tzimitzi demon they made me paint. They resurrect him this night.
Then he rises in time to die.
Heads up! We've got company.
Alright, you better be finished, and it better be brilliant.
No, it is you who are finished.
And that will be brilliant.
Didn't realise the Ventru were fucking magical, just teleporting into view. Such a contrast in the music and the setting, Orsi being this very noble, elegant son of a gun. And now you've got this sort of like bouncy, grungy, grimy little thing. I can't help but feel that the Ventrus turning into fucking wolves is a Kindred the Embraced callback, where every single vampire and its mother could turn into wolves and all had protean. Because of course the Ventru cannot use protean usually, and like to think that for most of them it's probably beneath them. Why the fuck is Wilhelm dead? For fuck's sake. Why is Samuel dead? Fucking Lily's not doing too great either. What the fuck is down there? Ah. Is that a fucking war ghoul I see chilling in the background? Oh, and Tzimitzi too. And Slakta. Nay, more war ghouls. Damn, them war ghouls be thick! Oh, that is cheeky. Because the guns are crap here. Oh my god. Fuck that. Absolutely fuck that up the arse. We're getting out of here. That was a very, really rude thing for fucking what's their face to have done. Because as I was saying, gun combat in this is fucking garbage. Like, there's a reason why I've been giving everybody like swords and shit. What the fuck is Wilhelm doing, the fucking moron? Because the swords just work really well, and then for them to have to do that with all those Slakta, all that war ghoul, and the Ventru, that's just fucking cheeky. Alright, we're just going to go straight into it. Okay, cool. Gonna meet Sasha Vikos at the top. Alright, we're splitting up the party. Always the worst fucking thing you can do in a tabletop role-playing game. Especially when fucking members start getting you come going down the fucking stairs. Christoph's one true weakness. Fucking stairs. Alright, cool. The conveyor belt's not working properly.
Stop him! He'll share power with you. He'll restore our rightful heritage as the true...
As clever as Orsi has to be really fucking ancient when you think about it, this is incredibly naive and incredibly stupid, and it will ultimately be his downfall. I mean, my choice of words was fucking deliberate. It would be his downfall into a pit of lava, which is so fucking epic.
Where is Vukadla?
That we cannot tell you. Do not tell them, sisters.
No dialogue, just wave fists menacingly. You know, it'd have been really fucking funny if the game crashed here. I mean, it'd be frustrating, but it would be narratively appropriate. Now the music has changed. It's all gone sinister. For the rise of an ancient Zabitsi Methuselah by the name of Vutulak in his Temu Cathedral of Flesh. I mean, it's got very fucking little flesh in it. So here we are, the final push. I have no idea how difficult or easy this is going to be for everyone else, but Christoph, the goated Romuald, he'll blitz right through this. I hope. Nay! A trio of Samitsi! Nay! Demon hounds? 1, 2, 3 war ghouls. I'm gonna save it. For no particular reason. I'd rather not encounter that on my own. But that would sort of require the rest of my coterie not getting stuck on the fucking path. God, they got stuck way fucking back. Fucking Samuel's gotten stuck again. What the fuck is this shit? Like, guys, come on. Like, this is the final hurdle. Right, there's Samuel. Lily's... Hold on. There's Lily. Oh, fuck you, Wilhelm. Just fuck you up the bum sideways. Great, Christoph's off he goes. Okay, cool. Maybe this will inspire the others into battle. Really?
It's over, Christoph. I have already risen, with power enough to consume even antediluvians.
No!
Despite the clunky graphics, I do think that Vukudlak is a pretty cool design going for him. Really creative use of the whole Zamitsi flesh crafting vibes.
Remember, she is my ghoul, and after all these centuries, she is utterly dependent on my blood.
Excuse me, it actually works with any vampire blood?
But Christoph probably doesn't know this, but what are you gonna do? Nay, even bigger demon hounds!
I am the wall of memory. I contain the secret thoughts of Inezca.
I've never heard that bit of dialogue before.
I am damned. In the holy orders, I once dreamed of the eternity of bliss that would be mine for my devotion to the Lord.
Couple things. 1, very fucking gross. 2, really fucking cool. 3, I'm pretty sure this is someone's barely disguised fetish.
I'm so sorry. You must be feeling awful. I wish I could...
My feelings be damned. Tonight, we slaughter every denizen of this foul place, or die in the attempt.
How very noble of Christoph. I agree, Emma, this is getting a little bit gross. Sad, but really gross.
Now, my dark love, I give you thanks for allowing me to serve you all these years.
Game, I don't need to see her flat, pixelated titties. Back here we go, to return to Vukudlak. And let's count up the heads when we get to the end of the path to see how many of them got stuck. Or rather, how many of them applied their AI brain cells to follow our Lord and Saviour, Christoph the Goated Romuald. Well, judging by the sound of thine lone footsteps, it doesn't sound like any of them have fucking found their way. No. Great. Fucking fantastic. Why? Out of all the fucking paths to get so consistently stuck on, why this one? You know, if this game wasn't so buggy, I'd have this like as a narrative, oh, we're so frightened by the sheer presence of this ancient Methuselah, here comes Lily. But now it's just the game's just a bit shit in that regard. Can you tell that I'm getting really fed up of characters getting stuck on the fucking terrain? But it doesn't matter too much because the characters teleport back during the cutscene. Oh, there's Samuel. Okay, I thought we had to come back to this room, but apparently not. I did say it's been a while since I played this, it's a bit hazy. Suppose it gives us the opportunity to find out where fucking Wilhelm got to. There he is. That's where he came from. Oh, there he is. He's up there. Alright, so, yeah, last encounter, yada yada yada, done all that bit already. But there he is. For realsies this time. Let's clap some meaty cheeks.
You survived my hosts. Impressive, your crusader. You have earned something few have seen. Your final vision shall be that of my true form. Watch as I reveal the absolute power of the Voivod!
It's cool that we have the main theme play here.
No!
Nay. The Cryptian Marauder. Oh, the Zulu.
I am weak for lack of precious blood.
Could you fuck off, you cheeky little cunt? You know what? You may think you have destroyed me, but I have my own godly powers. You little fucking cunt. I did say we were going to tease the shit out of it. I did say that we are going to destroy you, you motherfucker. And if you are going to whip out the Super Saiyan form, will you fucking stop that? Fucking eat someone else! You know, this was going to be really dramatic in my head, and it wasn't going to take that long. But this is just fucking rude. Like, I can't do anything. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you fucking heard me, you cunt.
To the abyss with me!
Go to her, Kristoff. Now that the fiend is no more, my unnatural power dissolves. I fear for my soul after my defilement. After all that I...
It would be nice to see what's going on here, but
I rejoice that my last...
But alas,
shall be thee.
game fucking fucks up here a little bit. But we know what happens. Kristoff saves Aneska. There are two other endings for this, the bad ending and the evil ending. I can go and find those on fucking YouTube. But here we are. Ladles and jelly spoons. Okay, we're just gonna... Okay, it's not gonna fucking load. Cool. And here we are. Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. We have reached the end of this glorious, cheesy, cringy, and truly goated Let's Play of Vampire the Masquerade Redemption to celebrate 20 years of the very first World of Darkness video game. And of course, the very first game set within the wonderful world of Vampire the Masquerade. And I've had a lot of fun doing this despite all the crashes and the bugs and all the weird little hiccups along the way. At least we actually got to the end of the video game, unlike the Let's Play of Bloodlines that I did. And I'm really happy to have done this to celebrate 20 years of this glorious game. And I hope that you have done too. Let me know in the comments below what is your favourite Vampire the Masquerade video game and your favourite experience from said video game. And I just... yeah, I'm a little emotional by it actually because, you know, about 6 years in, nearly 15,000 YouTube subscribers as of the recording of this particular segment, and still going strong, still enjoying the World of Darkness my own way, and still able to help out and entertain so many people so many years on. So, yeah, thank you ever so much everyone. Thank you very much to the people at White Wolf and World of Darkness for creating such a wonderfully dark setting. I've got nothing else to say really, so thank you ever so much everyone, and I'll see you on the next upload, whatever that may well be for you. And until next time, farewell.